Man, what is up, guys? And it only gets better. Things only get better. Wow, man. Summerslam. Whew, man, you guys need to find a seat. Find a seat and get ready for this SummerSlam review because I'm going straight in, man. I'm not. I want, man. I'm excited. I'm trying to, keep everything together. Just try not to forget anything. Trying to make sure you guys got everything you need. So, I mean, I guess I just start from the beginning. I mean, a 4 hour pay-per-view. It was great. It was truly, it was on point. First match, we had the VOD villains, the Ascension and Breezango versus the Hype Bros, the Usos, and American Alpha. Now this was it was okay. It was the beginning of the night. It was nothing bad about it. It was not. It was what it was. It was interesting. It was good. Um, but pretty much, long story short, because I really want to get to the good stuff, the really really good stuff. Long story short, the Usos, American Alpha, and the Hype Bros pick up the win. A double super kick off from the Usos, and Jimmy hit he hit the double super kick on the Tyler Breeze. Jimmy goes up to the top rope. Uso splash on the Breeze, and that was the match right there, man. Whoa. It wasn't Breeze. It was Gotch. Yeah, my bad. It was Gotch. He hit the splash on Gotch, and that was game for that. After that match, we have the Dudleys versus Sammy and Adrian Neville. This was actually it was actually a really good match. It was just a bunch of back and forth action. Sammy hits the Aluva kick and then tags in Neville, and they Neville hits the red arrow on Bubba, picking up that win. Like these matches, they're like I said, they weren't bad, but at the same time, they were just kind of they were they were low key, like on the down low. You didn't really see the full extent, and I really saw why, man. They were getting us ready. But next we have the best out of seven series with Cesaro versus Sheamus. Man, this was actually, to me, I think Mick Foley did a good idea. This was actually really smart to do with these two competitors, knowing how much they've been fighting each other, how much they've been interrupting each other's matches. Like, I really do think that this was good for them. Good for their careers at this point, and I think they're gonna make an impact. I think they're gonna make a huge, gigantic impact. And I mean, it was a great match, back and forth. Um, man, Cesaro's strength, man, it played a lot in this. Cesaro hit the big swing on Sheamus, and then he turned that right into a sharpshooter. Sheamus comes around, he made it to the bottom rope. Then he takes his Cesaro was trying to pick up Sheamus, maybe trying to go for a neutralizer. But Sheamus took his thumb, nailed it right into Cesaro's eye. Man, bro kick. Game over. 1, 2, 3. Sheamus wins round one of the series. So it's the best out of seven. So I mean, shoot, man, anything can happen. Anything can happen. But let's see. After that match, we have Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. And by the way, guys, I'm just gonna tell you right now. Tonight, whew, the superheroes, man, fall. Just superheroes fall. That's all I can say, man. Superheroes fall. Um, Enzo, Big Cass come out, dabbing, jumping, having fun like they always do. Man, it was kind of sad to see. It really was. It was a back and forth match. At one point, I really thought that Enzo and Big Cass were gonna take this one, but at the end of the day, man, they got caught. They got caught up, and Owens took out Big Cass. He didn't after that. He grabbed Enzo, took Enzo, threw Enzo right into Chris Jericho, and Jericho hit the code breaker on Enzo. And Enzo gets pinned, but I mean, it still don't change the fact that I don't think Big Cass has never been pinned in WWE yet. Like he's never been pinned or submitted in on the current roster. Like every single loss they've had was because of Enzo, and that's kind of upsetting to look at it like that, but that's true. The next match, man, this was like a really, really good match. It was the WWE Women's Title match with Charlotte and Sasha Banks. Man, this match was, whew, man, the fight. It was a fight. This match had my attention. Like it was like a fishing hook. They had me. They had me, man. I was just sitting there watching. I was watching things go down. I was just like, man, this is great. Um, at one point, it was like at one point in this match, man, Charlotte went for a super razor's edge off the top rope, and Sasha countered into a mega Hurricane Rana. It was insane. I thought that was game. Sasha found a way to kick out. Sasha kept kicking out. I mean, that's not Charlotte. I mean, Charlotte went for a razor's edge, and Sasha turned it into a Hurricane Rana. But Charlotte found a way to, she kicked out somehow. And pretty much the way this match ended, Charlotte had around the beginning of this match, Sasha's body was hanging up in a corner, and Charlotte had took her body and just threw her down, and she landed on her neck and her back, and this whole entire match, her back was jacked up, man, and like Sasha still didn't allow for Charlotte to hit that figure four, figure eight. I mean, she didn't allow her to hit that figure eight. And Sasha, man, like she got Sasha. It wasn't like Sasha had locked in the bank statement. It was around the end of the closing parts of this match. Charlotte, like she was about to tap out, but then Charlotte, she like somehow she maneuvered it into a pinfall, like a type of leverage. And I mean, it was on Sasha's bad part of her back, and 1, 2, 3, that was it. And Sasha, she cried, man. She was just like, man, like I just won it, and maybe it is a fluke. And like a super villain, Charlotte walked out there like a villain, man. She was just like, "Huh, I told y'all." And I was like, "Dang," but hey man, shout out to Sasha, man. She did good tonight. She did a really good job. She was selling moves. I mean, her moveset was on point. I mean, she entertained me tonight. She did a great job. But next match we have Apollo Cruz versus The Miz, and this match, man, it was alright. It wasn't perfect, or it wasn't near perfect. It wasn't near what I thought it could have been, but it was okay. How can I get it? Most of this match, Miz was just spamming. Like, if you guys ever played WWE 2K 15 for last gen or 14 for last gen, and you can put infinite finishers on your guy, Miz was just spamming most of the time. He was just he kept trying to hit the Skull Christian finale constantly, over and over and over again. And Apollo didn't let it happen. Apollo never let it happen. Apollo never let it happen. Apollo never let it happen. And probably about 9 minutes into the match, um, Apollo was on the eight. Like Miz got out the ring, and Miz was just like he does every match. Okay, I quit. I'm done. I quit. And Apollo was about to walk off. I mean, Miz was about to walk off, and Apollo jumped out of the ring, grabbed Miz, threw Miz in the ring. Apollo got on the apron. Maurice got involved, and it pretty much was a distraction. A distraction for Miz. And Apollo was just like, man, what? Get out the ring. And Miz kicked Apollo in the stomach, threw him into the ring post. Like, no, he threw him into that apron pad, right into a skull crushing finale. And 1, 2, 3, Miz retains the Intercontinental title. Man, I was so upset. I was really hoping to see a black man become champ. I was like, man, another black champion. That's what I'm talking about, man. We got the New Day black champs. Then we about to have Apollo. Yep, sadly, no. And I was in a party with A-Zone and Eve and Gage, and they were talking about what if Shelton Benjamin had it came out, and he was just like, ain't no stopping me. I'm coming for that title. I'm coming for that. But sadly I can't because my shoulder is jacked up. So I'm like it was funny. But moving on, this was the match of the night. This what right here truly was the match of the night. AJ Styles versus John Cena. This match, man, was the match of the night. This match not only got me off my feet, I just didn't know how it was going to end. I couldn't, man, I just don't know. I was gasped. So many moves, so many things. Man, this match was just back and forth. I made a reaction right after. I had no choice. It took every bone in my body. I'm just like, I'm not gonna do it. I can wait, but then I couldn't. I had to make a reaction. So if you guys seen the reaction, you seen it, but I'm gonna go through it again. So around midway of this match, man, it was just back forth. AJ hit the Styles Clash. Cena kicked out. Man, Cena hit the AA. AJ kicked out. AJ hit the Phenomenal Forearm. Cena kicked out again. And then like this is when I thought it was game, man. I thought it was game. Okay, Cena had picked up AJ, got AJ all the way to the very top of the like the very top of the like the ring. Man, he had AJ on the top ropes. He hit the super AA. 1, 2, AJ kicked out. I couldn't believe what I had seen. Guys, AJ Styles is the first person ever to kick out of the Super AA. No man has ever been able to kick out the Super AA. Bobby Lashley couldn't do it. Randy Orton couldn't do it. Triple H couldn't do it. No man has ever been able to kick out of that. And that has been hit with it. Nobody. AJ Styles is the first person to ever do this. Ever have ever. AJ Styles was the man who did it. John Cena had this look on his face. John Cena was just like, what can I do to put this man away? What can I do? I don't know what to do next. I just don't know what to do. Cena picked him up just for a normal AA. AJ Styles, nothing but elbows, back and forth, elbows on the side of Cena's head. Cena dropped him, hit the Styles Clash. I knew it was game if he had a pin on my. AJ said, heck no. AJ, man, that man, he's a heck no. He took off that elbow pad. He got on that apron. A phenomenal forearm on Cena. 1, 2, 3. That man beat John Cena legit. No help, no enhancements, no club, nothing. That man did that. AJ, he beat the face that runs the place. He did. He did it. The crowd was cheering AJ. AJ walked out. He was just like, I told you. Cena sucks. I'm the new person. I'm the guy. I'm the new guy around here, and he proved it. Man, look, Eve and Gage said this himself, and I agree. Man, WB 2K17, Cena with that 90 overall, AJ with that 95. That's all I can say about that. But man, a great match it was. AJ had walked out, man. He looked at Cena, was just like, I told you, I'm the new man. He walked out. Cena was just sitting there. He was looking at the entrance. He was looking at the entrance ramp. Then he looked over at his Never Give Up band. And then he looked at the people, and the people started clapping. And then Cena looked at his Never Give Up band again. He took the Never Give Up. He stood up. He stood up in the ring. Took his Never Give Up band. Took it off his arm. He just threw it down on the ground. He just threw it. He just threw his Never Give Up band down on the ground and just walked out the arena. That man just walked out with nothing. He didn't say anything. He didn't shake any. It was a little kid that was holding his hand out like Cena. And man, he just walked right past. He looked at that kid and he just walked right out, man. Man, and that week, man, signs of a heel turn. I've been waiting for Cena to turn heel for so long, and we could see it. We could see it eventually, man. I'm gonna be waiting for this. But yeah, man. Look, man. Either this is my prediction for this. Either we're gonna see Cena turn heel, which like I said, I've been waiting so long for that, or we're gonna see John Cena, possibly go ahead and just hang everything up, man. Just go ahead and end it. Which I really doubt we're gonna see him retire. I really doubt we're gonna see him end it. I just think that he's gonna start going through something that he went through like 4 years ago after he lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. Something called like a downward spiral. That's what Cena called it. But if that is what the case, it's gonna be one of those things. Either Cena's going through a downward spiral, he's gonna turn heel, or he's just gonna end it. Period. That's my three predictions. So we can just stay tuned for Raw tomorrow to see. I mean, not Raw. My bad. Stay tuned for Tuesday, SmackDown to see what's gonna go on with that, man. That's if Cena's even there. But yeah, moving on. We got the WWE Tag Team Title match: Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and the New Day. All right, so this match was it was okay. It was really short. It was super short. Jon Stewart came out and he was just horrible. He was just like, a year ago I did something that I shouldn't have. A year ago I hit John Cena with a chair, and he said one thing I learned that night is before you are about to get hit with an AA, always tuck in your shirt. He said, but tonight I'm going to take a place of a man that's, I don't even know if I can do it like him, but I'm going to try to. Then he said, Brooklyn, New York. Don't you dare be South. I'm like, it was horrible. Like, it was terrible. Terrible. And, but pretty much he was just trying to fill in for Big E's place. And that man, he just announced out New Day, and then he went to ringside to watch them have their match. And like I said, this match was really short. Around the end of the match, man, uh, the club that took out Kobe and Xavier, instead of trying to pin Xavier after they hit the Magic Killer, they start picking on Jon Stewart. And Jon Stewart was in the ring, and he just started tucking his shirt in, and then they grabbed Jon Stewart's legs, and they like get that ring postitis. They tried taking his nuts. And by the way, they had a small jar for Jon Stewart. Man, it was hilarious. They had like the small jar that's like for Marvel side, like you got small nuts, man. Which I swear, man, I don't know what's up with WB and the club and the New Day with these balls referencing to nuts and stuff. It don't make sense to me. Uh, they really don't make sense. I've never seen a segment they go so deep into balls and nut juice, and I'm like, man, what? This ain't wrestling. What the? This has nothing to do with it. It's horrible. But who comes to the to save Jon Stewart? Big E returns. That man exploded. He exploded on Luke Gallows. Man, he grabbed Carl Anderson. Man, that man went ham on Carl. He like I said, he saved the day. He took out both men. And he saved Jon Stewart. Then he went over there. Big E went over there to the canister that they had, and it was this yellow. It looked like pee. He went over there to his canister, opened it up, and just started drinking the nut juice. Just start drinking. I'm like, that's horrible. That is horrible. Then he spit it out. I'm like, that is just kind of disgusting, man. I had no really comment on that. I just didn't understand why they all up into these balls references, but man, shoot. Now, moving on. We got the WWE title match. Dolph versus Dean. I'm not gonna lie. I was pulling for Dolph in this. Dolph needed this win. I mean, after Dolph got that push, after Dolph got that thing of orange juice, I really thought they were gonna give it to him, and it wasn't the case. It was a really good match all the way up until the end. Um, this match kind of came down. Ziggler was going for a superplex. He kept on trying to go for a superplex. Then the superplex turned into the X-Pac off the top rope. He kept on going for it, kept on going for it. He finally got Dean into position. And, like, he had hit the super kick. Oh, yeah, and something funny that happened in this match. Like, they were outside the ring, and Dolph Ziggler had hit the super kick on Dean Ambrose. And instead of Dean Ambrose, like, flipping onto the barricade, he hit the super kick, and then Dean Ambrose, it's like he hesitated. He tried jumping at the last minute, and it was kind of fake, like, super kick, 1, 2, then jumped. And it was bad. Like, it was horrible. It was botchamania, man. But oh yeah, but like oh yeah, after that, man, it was like oh yeah, like he was going for the X Pac and Ziggler jumped down, but Dean landed on his feet and Ziggler didn't. And Ziggler hit his knees and was perfect position for dirty deeds. And one, two, three, and it was kind of upsetting because, man, after all that talking that Dolph did, he was just like, "You're gonna hit everything." He said, "You're gonna hit everything in your arsenal on me, and it's still not gonna be enough. I'm still gonna kick out at the end of the day." And I was really hoping, knowing that Dean Ambrose, even in this match, he kicked out of a zigzag. I really thought they were gonna let Dolph actually kick out of a dirty deeds. It was really disappointing, but yeah, overall it was a really good match. Next, we have Alexa Bliss, Natalia versus Carmella, Naomi, and Becky Lynch. Of course, Eva Marie couldn't make it tonight because apparently, she couldn't make it because of exhaustion. So she gonna take a early vacation. We just got our summer not too long ago, and Eva Marie already taking another vacation. We almost out of summer, but she want to take a late vacation. So the person who returned to take her place was, you can look, but you can't. Yeah, you get the point. Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella returned tonight, and man, what a fight. Nikki Bella showed that that neck has been healed. Nikki Bella, man, it all came down to Nikki Bella and Carmella. Nikki Bella hit that big bull hammer. I guess that's what you can call it. She hit that elbow to the face. Then she picked her up, and she has this new move called the TKO. I think that's what it's called. I'm not really sure. I don't even think it has a name yet. But Cena hit that move in the match with AJ Styles. Like it was like a same thing, except she like I thought she was going for an attitude adjustment. I was like, hey, but it was decent. It was the new move was actually pretty. It was alright. Um, oh yeah, but the winners was Nikki Bella, Alexa Bliss, and Natalia. After that, man, they showed the promo for Seth Rollins and Finn Balor, and that was the next match of the night. And I was pulling for Finn Balor in this match, man. And by the way, guys, I know I'm so sorry I didn't get to make a prediction video. I was exhausted. I had to do a lot of stuff today, and I just never got around to it. And by the time I got home, I was just about to make the prediction video because it was 6:30, and then I had got on my WWE Network, and instead I'm expecting to see SummerSlam pre-show, but it said SummerSlam pay-per-view period. So I'm just like, hold on, what's going on? What the heck? I'm sitting here confused, and then I forgot SummerSlam was 4 hours this year, and I was just like, dang, I done messed up. So so yeah, pretty. I had to just catch myself back up and everything, rewatch some stuff, but I'm good now. And so we have this match. This match was a really good match. Like, this match was insane. We saw the Demon Finn Balor versus, you know, the future Rollins, and they clashed. And I'm telling you right now, Finn Balor is one of the greatest superstars of all time already. Earlier in this man's career, he's already, he's done it. He's doing it right now. Finn Balor's doing a great job. Finn Balor, he is doing what is best for him. He's taking like he's showing you, man. You can come out of NXT to be successful because this man beats Seth Rollins. At one point, I really thought Seth Rollins had it. Like Finn Balor was going for the coup de grace. He jumped. Rollins moved out the way, and then he did it right, like right into a pedigree. And 1, 2, Balor kicked out. And pretty much around the ending of this match, Rollins was going for another pedigree. It got countered by Balor. Balor pushed Rollins into the corner. Then he hit that drop kick. Then Rollins fell over into another corner. Then he hit another a shotgun drop kick. And man, Rollins was knocked out at this point. Rollins was just out. Um, Rollins, that man was knocked out, and I knew at that point it was game. Finn Balor jumped high in the sky, coup de grace. 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor is not only does he have the greatest debut, one of the great. This has only been a month. Not only does Finn Balor have one of the greatest come ups to WWE, but Finn Balor also is the first ever man to win a WWE championship on like his debut, a pay per view period. debut at a pay per view. He's the first man to ever do that. And Finn Balor made history tonight. As also being, not only did he do all that, he's also is the first ever Universal Champion. So yeah, that's insane. That's just out of this world crazy. But man. So congratulations, Finn Balor, man. Shout outs, man. Shout outs. But after this match, we had Rusev and Roman, which it wasn't even a match. This was really disappointing to me. This was a really disappointing part of SummerSlam. Um, all right, so I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was really looking forward to this match. I was just like, man, this is gonna be a really good match. Like, I cannot wait to see this match. And it all came. Everyone came out, and somebody had anger issues. Man, I swear, they couldn't get the match in order. Like Rusev tried to attack Roman Reigns early in the match. Roman was just like, man, I'm not taking that. So Roman got up, and Roman just started going ham on Rusev. Roman picked up a chair. He went ham. He just killed Rusev. Superman punch killed Rusev. Superman punch killed Rusev. The referee got them finally got separated. Roman Reigns, he that man just clicked. Roman Reigns, he had like this anger issue. Like this man literally just lost his mind. And Roman Reigns walked out. And Rusev couldn't even get up. Rusev was just like, "Don't touch me. I'm fine. I'm fine." Every time Rusev tried to get up, he just fell right back down. Rusev was just jacked up. He was hurt. And they finally got Rusev on his feet, and he was just limping out the arena. And people were actually, felt, I guess people felt bad for him. And when Roman Reigns came out, they booed the heck out of Roman. Like, they were just booing Roman so bad. Roman Reigns came right back out with a spear, and then he walked out. He came out, he speared him, then he walked right back out, and people booed the heck out of Roman. Like, you're being a bully. Which, like I said, Rusev did start the fight, but like it was, I kind of expected for this to happen, knowing that on Raw, Roman. Which, by the way, I didn't get to do it because some events that don't really need to be brought up. But I'm pretty sure you guys know what the events were. But pretty much, man, it wasn't what I expected. I had high, I was really looking up on that match. I was like, this match is going to be amazing. I was really kind of hoping that Roman could win the title, but then they had to have that, Roman versus Rusev on that Raw, and I knew something was going to happen. I knew it was just going to mess it up, and it did. It really did. It kind of messed up the flow of the night, and that really kind of frustrated me. But next we got the main event of the night: Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton. Man, this was short, but it was action packed. And it was really action packed. It was a short match, but it was really, really action packed. So we start off the match, man. Orton tried to get an early RKO in. Man, he tried to get an early one out of nowhere. Brock said, "Hell no!" He pushed him, and pretty much from there was a domination from Brock Lesnar. Suplex after suplex. Brock hit 7 suplexes, then threw Orton outside the ring. He threw Orton through the table. Man, all I can say is death. And then this match it started to turn when like Brock he kind of got greedy. Brock after he put Orton through one table, he wanted to put Brock through. Brock after he tried to put Orton through the other table, and Orton he reversed it. He counted it RKO on that table, and it didn't break or anything like the other one did with but he just hit the RKO on the table. And then Orton jumped back in the ring. Brock, found a way to get in the ring. And, like Brock was trying to get in the ring, and Orton hit that man hit a pretty DDT. Like Brock landed right dead on his neck, man. He balanced, some way he was able to balance upwards. He balanced upwards, and that was game. And then Orton hit one RKO, then he hit another he hit 2 RKOs. 1, 2, Brock kicked out somehow. Man, I thought that was game. Orton, like, he was just like, I know what I need to do. Orton bagged up. He bagged all the way up into the corner, and he started going for the Orton started out to go for the punt kick. He ran right into an F5 from Brock, and instead of Brock pinning, man, Brock, that's what happened. Brock pinned Brock pinned Orton. Orton kicked out. Brock got upset, and Brock he just started. He took off his elbow pad and he just started elbowing Orton in the head, and he just busted him wide open. Blood just started flying everywhere. Nothing but blood, blood just everywhere. And doctors came. Blood was just still running off of Randy Orton's head, and he did it again. Brock came down, hit Orton again. Blood was still running, just running. It was just a lot. It was a lot of blood. It was just puddles and puddles of blood. And the referee was just like, "Now I'm gonna have to call if you don't calm down." And Brock was just like, "So what?" And Brock did it again. Brock got down, elbow, 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 punch, 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 elbow, elbow, punch, elbow, punch. I mean, and the referee was just, okay, that's it, match over, match over, match over. Brock Lesnar wins, by TKO. You know, Lesnar won by TKO like that. It was really quick, and I was kind of shocked knowing that. I really wanted to see. I didn't care how how they were gonna win. I just wanted to see someone win in a clean, nice pin way, or even submission would have been fine, man. But I mean, to see it go out by TKO, it was kind of disappointing. But I mean, hey, it was okay, I guess. Especially this next part, Shane McMahon came out because for some reason Brock just wasn't done. Even after he won, Brock kept on fighting. Brock kept on punching him, punching him. Brock did not stop. Brock would not stop going ham on Orton. And man, Shane McMahon came out. He was just like, man, hey, chill, man. He's on my show. You won the match. The match is over, man. Now leave. And Brock shook his head. No, picked up Shane. F5 to Shane McMahon. That was it. I was hoping for. It was kind of an upsetting way to go out, man. I was hoping for. I was like, man, well, maybe like Goldberg is gonna come out since the match ended so quick. I was like, well, somebody has to return, like Undertaker maybe or Goldberg. Somebody has to return, man. But sadly, no one returned. No one came back. It was kind of disappointing. There was a lot of good stuff. Like I said, the match of the night was for Shirley Cena and AJ. It was a lot of good stuff, and then there was a lot of disappointing stuff. My rating for this whole entire SummerSlam pay per view, I'm gonna have to give it an 8 out of 10. No, an 8.5 out of 10. It was really good, but some stuff really could have been better, especially the way it ended. Like you can't have such a good pay per view in the beginning and then end it so terribly. Like I was really looking forward to that Roman Reigns and Rusev match. Everyone was, and the one time I'm actually rooting for Roman Reigns, the match doesn't even start. The match, it doesn't even happen. Um, at one point, I thought, when that even like in that match, that women's match, when Nikki Bella returned, I thought they were gonna say like, because of suspension, because I don't know if you know, but Eva Marie got suspended, Alberto Del Rio got suspended, and Paige got suspended. It was all in 2 days. First it was Alberto Del Rio, then 30 minutes later it was Paige, then a day later it was Eva Marie. Kind of crazy, but I wonder what's up, man. I swear, first it was Roman. I mean, it's everywhere. This suspension stuff. This is the year for it. But not to get off subject, but man, yeah, like I said, it could have been better. Some stuff really could have been better. I mean, I thought it really would have been better if it had ended off a return or something. Someone attacked Brock, but literally that's how it ended. It ended just like that. Punches to Orton. Orton is knocked out. Orton is blood everywhere like that. TKO. Shane comes out. Hey, stop. You already won. F5 to Shane. Brock walks out. Just like that. It was that simple. Like, it really didn't even feel like a match knowing that, that man won by TKO. It really didn't feel like a match because a match is when someone gets pinned. A match is when you see an RKO out of nowhere, 1, 2, 3. A match is when the beast, calls up a tornado and he hits an F5. That's a match. And man, shoot. I'll go even further. A match is when you see a punt up against the side of a nigga's head and somebody gets a concussion. A match is when all you hear is a scream when your arm is broken by a Kimura lock. That's a match. And why you just didn't get to see that tonight. Especially like I said, the beginning was good, but the ending was kind of plain, man. So. if you ask me which one that was better, bro, NXT Takeover or SummerSlam, like you had those good moments like Finn Balor beating Seth Rollins and all. You had a lot of good moments, but sadly, I'm gonna have to go with Takeover. Man, Takeover was really good, and I mean this. Like I said, this was good too, but it was a lot of stuff that could have been better, and I know that they could have did better. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you check out my Raw review tomorrow, and also my Tuesday review. And I'm gonna get NXT in, and I also will get, yeah, that's it. That's it for the week. So, yeah, you guys like, comment, subscribe, and Inferno out.